Wow. Talk about a boomer moment. Didn't realize it was muted on the voice meter thing. Wow. Wow. So I recorded the first version of this after the Hard Talk Radio show, and I was, I guess say kind of sort of tired, if you will, and just didn't even bother to check to see if it actually recorded, and did not. So let me do this again and talk about PPP and the Chaggot thing. Chaggot. Make sure I say that right for YouTube. So, and the reason I'm bringing this up is just because someone asked, and I want to be transparent here. So yeah, I was under the impression I was going to operate OBS for PPP, because that's generally how they do the streams. PPP, he's a funny guy, but with, I guess, low tech. He does not know how to operate OBS. He doesn't have the equipment to operate OBS, so he usually gets somebody else. Okay. And the day before yesterday, he reached out to me. Was like, "Hey, would you be willing to operate OBS for for me?" I was like, "Sure, yeah, I have no problem doing that." We said it was going to be like 7:30, and then he told me that he'd have to move that to 5:30. I was like, "Oh, still no problem. I could do that just fine. I can make the arrangements," and I did. No, wait, I think the original time was 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 and then 5:30, but that doesn't really matter. But so okay, so we planned it. All right, so 5:30, which is around 5:30 yesterday. We were going to do this thing. Okay, cool. And I was just going to operate OBS for him, and I was surprised that he was able to actually get that Chaggot guy, who is just a punching bag. I mean, the guy has no self-esteem, no self-worth. And there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But I wasn't the monkey behind the controls. Somebody else was, and how that happened was, I'm not exactly sure. There's no bad blood between PPP and I. There's no beef or anything. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so anyway. As I think about an hour before the show, I reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, so are we still good?" He's like, "Yeah, Chaggot's still good, but we found another OBS guy." Say, "Oh, okay. Thanks for the burn there." Oh, we found an OBS guy who's an OBS wizard or something like that. I was like, "Oh, okay. Thanks for the burn there, man." All right. I mean, just about anybody with anyone who has remote competence, even someone with a brain stem can operate OBS. It's not really that difficult. But I say that, and yet I did a video last night where it was muted, right? That happens. And trust me, if it was going to be a stream, that would have been checked. But I don't have any ill will or bad blood or any beef with them. I just want to say, what happened. So that's what happened. They found somebody else. Cool. I was all right. He's like, "Maybe next time, bud." Sorry. All right. That's that. It actually kind of worked out for me because I got a Nintendo Switch. Finally got off my ass, got one for the kids, and we had Smash Brothers, so I've been playing that with the kids. In fact, they're playing that right now, if you hear them. But as far as the stream goes itself, Chaggot versus PPP, I was surprised it actually happened, because PPP was going pretty hard on that Chaggot guy for a good reason. And if you don't know who he is let me do a really short and sloppy summation of this. He is an autistic guy who's probably not autistic at all. Munchausen's by proxy. I think his parents have that, where that's where you say somebody, one of your kids has an illness, to grift off of that illness. That's what's happening here. Chaggot is the product of a mom and dad that abuse him. And I say that because that's in the book they wrote, the things they've done to him, but also because he admitted to that. But he doesn't see it as abuse. He sees himself as the problem. He has it in his head that he is the problem. He's the reason why things were the way they were, and he deserves it because he was just a bad seed, a black sheep. He deserved everything. face down to the floor, being sent to a mental institution while his parents go, to Disneyland, things like that. Wow. The guy sees himself as a victim because he is a victim all the time. He will never get out of being a victim. The guy is a walking punching bag. He wants you to hit him. He wants you to hate him. He wants you to use him. He wants to be used. That's Chaggot. In that stream, really, it got kind of dark. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks so, but I was like, the more Chaggot talked, it was kind of funny, but at the same time, like, holy shit, this guy needs to see a therapist. This guy has some really dark demons, dark secrets. Wow. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, did PPP prove that Chaggot is indeed a homosexual in denial? Well, Chaggot didn't do himself any favors there. I mean, he pretty much proved that he is. What straight man listens to pop music that much or at all and likes it? Come on. So it was kind of entertaining. Anyway, in the comment section, let me know how you felt about the PPP versus Chaggot stream. And you guys take it easy. Have a good one.